All right, so you're probably eating the wrong foods if you want to build muscle, and it's a problem, all right, because your diet determines how much muscle you can build and how you feel on a day-to-day basis. So you need to fix that shit. First things first, cut out all ultra-processed food, all right? If you're still eating some Pringles, some Oreos, drinking Coke, bro, in 2025 when we know how bad that shit is for us, I do not know what to tell you because you're absolutely cooked. You're absolutely cooked. Your mental and physical health will be so much better if you can cut all that shit out. Anything with some added ingredients, some chemicals, some industrially processed bullshit, whatever, cut it out, bro. Please. Second thing you need to cut out is vegetables. This might be a hot take, it might sound a little weird to say you shouldn't be eating your damn vegetables, but trust me, you have to cut them out because, first of all, vegetables have anti-nutrients, all right? If you think about it, plants do not want you to eat them, all right? If I was a plant, bro, I would not want you to be eating my damn leaves and my stems and my roots and shit. I would not want you to be eating my nuts and seeds and legumes, okay? All of those things have anti-nutrients, have harmful compounds. So you need to cut them out. And we've heard a lot of propaganda ever since we've been kids, saying, eat your veggies, build muscle, get big and strong if you eat your fruits and veggies. But it turns out that's propaganda. So cut out all the plant foods that not only have harmful compounds, but also are very low calorie. And they're taking up stomach space. They're making you feel full when you should be eating more nutrient-dense foods, which we'll get to in a second. But they're just not giving you anything, and they're actively harming you. So stop eating vegetables. Third thing you need to cut out is gonna be grains. All right, now for some reason, all of the fitness influencers, all your doctors, all the nutrition guidelines on Google, they'll all tell you whole grains are healthy, they're part of a balanced diet, eat some cereal for breakfast. Me personally, I think that's some propaganda from Big Cereal because grains were never meant to be eaten by humans, all right? They are a recent addition to our diets. We started farming grains probably like 10,000 years ago, and before that, for hundreds of thousands of years, we were eating no grains, all right? And now we're eating grains that are breaking down in our bodies in really problematic ways. And the way they break down, they hurt your testosterone, and they end up hurting your muscle growth and making you feel like shit, basically, because they're just really not meant to be eaten by humans. I used to eat a lot of oatmeal for breakfast and shit, and then afterward I'd feel, sleepy, and then I'd feel angry, I feel sluggish, and it turns out that the oatmeal was an issue, and the whole grain breads were an issue, and the pasta was an issue, all right? For some reason, everyone still thinks that those things are healthy choices. They're not, okay? Look in my eyes. They are not. Whole grains might even be worse than refined grains, okay? Because they have more harmful compounds. Grains are not giving you any nutritional value, and they're actively hurting your ability to build muscle and feel your best, all right? Stop eating them. Stop. So that's 3 foods you need to eliminate: ultra-processed food, vegetables, and other plant parts, and grains. Those 3 foods, get rid of them immediately, and you'll see an improvement in muscle growth and how you feel. I guarantee it. But then, once you've cut those out, you need to focus on nutrient-dense foods. You need to focus on foods we were meant to eat, all right? You need to focus on the animal-based diet. The animal-based diet, if you've never heard of it, is only 5 foods, all right? It's simple as shit. You're gonna wanna eat meat, especially red meat, all right? Red meat is good for us, by the way. If you're still thinking that red meat causes cancer, you're cooked, bro. Red meat is the most nutritious food you can eat, all right? So that's the first food, red meat. Eggs have so many nutrients, and their cholesterol does not cause heart disease, all right? It's 2025, we know this shit by now. Third thing, is dairy, especially full fat dairy, all right? And it pisses me off when I go to the grocery store and see fucking non-fat dairy is the only option, non-fat Greek yogurt, some bullshit like that, bro. It's so disappointing because full fat dairy is the shit, and fat is also very good for us. If that's shocking to you, you need to update yourself on nutrition. But basically, full fat dairy is the third food. Then you're gonna wanna do fruit and honey, all right? These are your two clean carb sources. Fruit is the part of the plant that the plant wants you to eat, all right? It's not the vegetable, it's not the root, the stem, the nut, the seed, whatever. It's the fruit, and the fruit is meant to be eaten. The plant wants you to eat the fruit, so eat the fruit, all right? And honey is your second carb source. Honey's amazing, especially pre-workout. And if you're trying to bulk and gain weight, you should add a lot of honey because it's calorie dense, not too expensive if you're thinking about $1 per calorie, whatever. And it's delicious, all right? All 5 of these foods are delicious, and it makes sense that we should be eating them and that they're delicious because they are very nutrient dense, and they're the best foods you can eat to build muscle and feel your best. So cut out all the garbage, cut out the ultra processed food, the vegetables, the grains, and focus on the food we were meant to eat, the nutrient dense food on the animal-based diet: meat, eggs, dairy, fruit, and honey. Those 5 foods, all right? Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.